All right, you heathens, before I forget, damn. Yes, I'm hiding in the shop because there's kids and it's loud and video games and I got some peace out here and I get to, just drink my L8, chill out, and it's okay. So, Superstars Writing Seminar. If you have not been to something like this and you are serious about learning the craft and the business of writing, I should move this crap before I set up over here. Superstars is absolutely worthwhile. Now, granted, this does depend on where you are in your writing career, your writer's journey. It is not cheap by any means. I think my first year I spent about $3,500 all said and done, but that was driving to and from Colorado, from Georgia, food, bar tab, because the hillbilly going to drink if he's going to be talking, hotel, tuition. I took a couple of the workshops. There was some other stuff in there too. You got incidentals and things like that you add on to it. So, all said and done, I spent a chunk of money to go out to this thing. Their tuition is priced at about $800-900, I think, for a first timer. It's a little cheaper for alumni. It's still worth it. And the reason they price it like that is to weed out the looky-loos. They want people who are serious about learning. They don't want somebody who's just going to be there to have a party, see their friends, because that's not what it's about. So you can go to most of these other conventions for about $30 to $60 for the weekend kind of thing, maybe up to $120 depending on where you're at. And yes, you can learn things, but there's a lot of other stuff that doesn't really apply. Superstars really bangs home things like craft, editing, marketing, character building, world building, and this is coming from the big boys. I mean, Kevin J. Anderson, Jim Butcher, Jonathan Mayberry, James Artemis Owen. You go down the list. I mean, Dave Farland and Eric Flint were two founders that we've unfortunately lost in the interim, but it is so well worth it. And just like in my solo talk I got to do last year and this year, and it's growing as I'm doing it. You got to find out where you want to be. Are you happy doing a short story or a novel once a year, maybe once every couple years, go to your cons and you have fun with your friends and get to sell some books? Or are you die hard, you want to go balls to the wall and get it done? Well, finding that is a powerful thing, and then that lets you figure out what your next steps can be, so that you don't waste a lot of time spinning your wheels doing the wrong thing. And sometimes we gotta. I'm one of them. I didn't know how to go about it, and I spun my wheels for years. Now I got an idea, and I'm going with it. The amount of knowledge that is available in panels, and then afterwards in BarCon. And for those who don't know what BarCon is, after the official paneling for the day is over, you have the unofficial con that starts around the bar and the lounge. This is when deals are made. This is when ideas are spurred. Universes are created at the bar. There is so much more work gets done at BarCon than in panels. But that's for somebody that's already taken that step up and they're working towards something big. And you never know when you'll find out about an opportunity. Whether it's an anthology or a magazine's looking for something particular. You talk to a publisher that has a closed submissions, and you pitch them your idea, and they like it, and they're like, okay, go ahead and send it in. Well, you just got a leg up from the other guy. So there's little things about it. Superstars is a tribe, without a doubt. It is absolutely my tribe. It is tight-knit. People's got each other's backs. You ask a question, and they'll jump out answering it if they can. And, you get to hang out with some of the big boys. And, I've told more than a few baby authors. Like, the old school way of doing it is you buy somebody a drink, you've got until they finish that drink to ask them questions, bounce ideas. And that's just kind of a common courtesy thing. I bought Kevin J. Anderson many a beer already. Man will talk. He likes his IPAs, by the way. But he is a fountain of knowledge. He has been through a lot in his career, and he has had one hell of a stellar career. So, just listening to him tell stories, sitting back and listening to the old guys go back and forth. So, yeah. If you're looking to find a way to take your next step and up your game, really seriously look into Superstars. They do have scholarships available that can get you a free tuition, possibly a free full pass, depending on what. So look into the scholarships things. And just as soon as they get me my new code for the year, then I'll update it for Three Ravens. For any new or military signups, it's new or military signups, you'll get like $100 off the tuition. It doesn't get me anything, but it helps out y'all. But yeah, so Hillbilly's little rant on Superstars. I can't say enough good about it. I mean, I'm going to go back next year if they have me. I'm loving it, loving what I get to do. I'm getting to teach some. I'm getting to help people take that step. Because to me, it's really important with the struggle I had for almost 20 years of figuring out how to go about the craft and the business. And once I found out that little thing and I got that switch flipped, I was running. And Superstars has just accelerated every bit of that. So, all right, y'all. You take it easy.